Hello, welcome to another episode of Drinking with Comics. I'm Sean,
I'm Mike.
and this is the second part of our Gerst saga. So
Ooh.
we just reviewed Punisher #1. That's a separate video. We are drinking Yazoo Brewing's Gerst Amber Ale and enjoying it. And we're going to talk about another new #1, and that's the Undead Iron Fist. I'm going to tell you right now, Mike, the reason I bought this, well, there's two reasons, but
Okay.
one, I love those Cobra Commander type cowls. I know that this is obviously based on Grifter from Wildcats.
That was the big thing in the a lot of villains had that in the 60s, or not the 60s, like the 40s and 50s.
Right.
Hate Monger and
Yeah, yep, yep.
the Klan.
Um, well, yeah, hence why Cobra, like, people have been talking about a hooded Cobra Commander figure for a while, and like,
Yeah, they're not gonna make it.
yeah,
And
I
I
don't know
get
if that.
why. Yeah. They might not make this guy. I don't know.
The second reason is I have no experience with Iron Fist. I have friends that love him, love the character. I read in 2021, I read Iron Fist Heart of the Dragon because I was curious and it was Larry Hama writing it. So I read it and I actually really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Um, I know there's at least one series between that and this that I didn't read because obviously at the end of Heart of the Dragon, I'm pretty sure he was alive. It's been a while since I read it, but he's literally dead and he's come back from the dead in this one. Um, Looks like this is going to be a four-issue series, I think.
Oh, really? Okay,
I
I didn't catch that.
I read that somewhere. That seemed weird that it wouldn't be five, but whatever. I will read this. I didn't love it, but I liked it. Jason Liu is writing it, and Jason Liu wrote the Red Band Werewolf by Night I referenced in our Punisher issue. What did you think of this?
I didn't love it. It cracked me up because I kept reading. Like I read, there's a little forward in there above there that tells you where it's been going on, and he's like, he's a hero for hire, and then they go to like they mention hero for hire in the first three pages. It just cracked me up.
Yeah.
I like the costume design. I think this is an interesting design. I can't tell if what he looks because the covers I don't have that cover, but I've seen the other covers. He's clearly dead looking in real life, I guess, at least according to those covers. But this, you don't see what he looks like under the mask.
Hmm.
Um, but I do like the costume design. I like he's got like this big old iron arm. And I like the kind of crazy, like he's visualizing fighting demons while everyone else sees him fighting people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were naming all the moves that he was doing, like in like Dragon Ball Z, like Death Wind's push.
I think that is a
Launching jackal
modern
predators.
canonical Iron.
It's a big anime trope, I should say, that they do like they all have names for their special moves they use, and they throw that out there. And they've been doing that for years. It's like not new, and I'm sure he has done it too. Yeah, I thought the artwork was okay. Yeah,
Artwork, Fran Gallen. Colorist Jim Campbell. Letterer VC's Travis Lanham. Cover artist Wiles Portacio and Alex Sinclair.
yeah. Overall, I didn't hate it. I don't think I'm going to read another one. Iron Fist was never really a guy I dug.
Right.
I didn't mind the show season two. I've talked about that before
Yeah.
on this show, and I love the only thing I really ever liked the Iron Fist was the Hot Wheels character car Iron Fist. Picture here, I'm assuming, um, which just looks like this cool '70s um, hot rod that Iron Fist would drive. I always loved that one. That was like one of my favorite Hot Wheels cars that they put out. But that's my connection to Iron Fist. I have no other connection or desire. He was never a character I cared about. Um, Yay, he's a hero for hire. Uh,
Well, him
um,
and Luke Cage, and it starts out with Luke Cage at his
yeah,
grave and finding that he's come to like lay flowers there, and the grave's open and empty. I keep forgetting because I don't read other Marvel books, but I knew somehow that Cage is mayor, right?
Yeah, he's been mayor. He took over after
Fisk.
Fisk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think um that was in the I read that the Zdarsky Daredevil happened, if not in there, but there was like a big crossover event that tied to that, and I think it happened in that.
Okay.
One of those, I can't remember what that book was called though. But it was, he basically he ran for mayor and won, so hence why, he's not mayor, and Punisher too. So it all ties together a little bit.
I will probably as long as this is like 4 or 5 issues, I'll probably read this. Maybe, maybe not. I didn't love it, but
Yeah, I do like like the costume though looks very Cthulhu cult leader costume. Like
yeah,
it's such a great design. It's worth picking up just to look at that thing. They did a
yeah.
really
The
good
the
job with that.
cover that's and it's This covers Portacio.
Yeah, I think I got the basic cover.
The art inside is Fran Gallen or Galan. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but it's good.
Yeah, it's solid.
Very solid, and it's some interesting stuff with the layouts. Overall, yeah, I don't know. I would say pick it up and give it a shot to people.
Yeah, if Iron Fist is your dude, definitely check it out. Um, if you want to see like a really good costume, I'd recommend it.
Yeah,
It's interesting. I don't know, it's not my cup of tea, but I was glad I read it.
that's fair.
Yeah, and it made me
I,
wonder, like, why is there not a Heroes for Hire TV show?
I'm sure it's been bandied about at some point, but
Like, wouldn't that be great? Like the Marvel's version of the A Team TV
yeah,
show. Yeah, I mean, get on top of it, Marvel.
I gotta say, like looking at the ads in this book. So I don't know what this man. Marvel. I've always been hot and cold on, and right now I'm real cold on them. And
So what ads are you looking at?
so the X books are doing this like world age of Revelation. So I don't know
Oh,
what. Apparently, Revelation is a character, and so this is like Age of Apocalypse, but Age of Revelation, and it
yeah,
just looks so dumb. It just looks so dumb.
yeah. I don't really. Um, yeah, Iron Frost, kind of fun
Yeah,
there.
Iron and Frost, right? Well, because what
Oh, Iron and Frost. I gotta get
Iron
new
Man and
glasses.
Emma Frost were married at some. They might still be. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I always thought that was kind of interesting. Not enough to read it, but it was just kind of weird. Like,
Same,
yeah,
but this
it
just
makes
looks
sense.
so. Man,
The
I don't know.
Sinisters Six.
Yeah, it just doesn't look. It looks like they're so out of ideas. Whenever they go back and do this, like, oh, let's do another Age of Apocalypse, but um, I'm always like, oh, come on. Like there are periods where I feel like they're just doing the simple,
So
just dumb shit, and then there's periods where I feel like they're
here,
breaking ground.
here's what I've noticed sometimes when I go back to the well is that because, and this is probably what this is just a random hopeful theory maybe. They go back to the well because something in the media ties to it. Civil War Two
Oh,
happened because Civil War. Secret Wars Two came because, or Secret Wars, like when the movie comes out, there's always like, if they did like, when Civil War was coming out, they went back and did Civil War Two.
which
They
was
try to
ridiculous,
strike when
by
they're
the
hot at
way.
the top. Yeah.
I didn't read it,
It
but when I
doesn't.
saw it, I was like, that's just lame.
Yeah, it's never good, but it's a reason why they go back to
Yeah,
the
right.
well, right? What if the new X-Men season of the animated series takes place in the Age of Apocalypse?
That's kind of what as soon as you were outlining your theory, I was like,
Yeah,
that could be.
yeah. I don't know when that's coming to fruition or not, but I wonder if that's soon. Maybe they're going to drop that, or if it's another year away.
Yeah, I
But
don't know.
yeah, there's there's something to why they would come back to that other than just to do it, or maybe they're just to do it. I don't know. Maybe someone came up to them, had a pitch like, "Hey, I want to give my crack that." futuristic Wolverine with his metal skull on his face or whatever.
It's just wow.
Yeah.
But okay, well, that's the Undead Iron Fist #1, and I think we're both. It's milk toast. It's not bad, but again, I don't know if I'm gonna
Oh
read it or not.
man, I haven't had milk toast in years.
Good helmet trick. Okay, we'll be back in another part 3, the
Stay
final part of the
stay
Gerst
tuned
saga.
for the Gerst Saga remix.
Okay.
Age of Gerst.
Hi, I'm Sean. Join me and my friends every week for the Horror Vision, where we talk about horror movies.